If you are building a startup or growing a business in India, this video covers 5 legal mistakes I see most often. All 5 are preventable and all 5 are expensive if you catch them late. I am Sonal Alag, a partner at Alag & Kapoor Law Offices, and let's go. The first mistake is no co-founder or partnership agreement. Now, I have sat across the co-founders in dispute more than I can count. Almost every time, the dispute was about something that should have been documented at the start. Equity split, vesting schedule, decision-making authority, exit mechanism. A co-founder agreement doesn't assume that things will go wrong. It creates a process that what to do if they do go wrong. What it must cover be equity ownership, vesting rights, roles, decision rights. What happens if one co-founder want to exit and stop working, and how the valuation is determined for a buyout. Now get this done before you incorporate, before you raise, or before anything. The second mistake that I often see is non-compliance of DPDP. Now, the Digital Personal Data Protection Act, it came into force in 2023. So, if your website, application, or service collects any personal data from the Indian users, their name, email, phone numbers, location, you have the obligation under this act. The most common gaps I see is like an outdated privacy policy that doesn't meet the DPDP standards. No proper data collection consent flows, no data processor agreement with the third-party vendors who handle your users' data. No breach notification process is again a red flag. Now, the DPDP board has enforcement powers and the penalties can be very significant. This is not a tick in the box exercise, guys. It requires a real compliance review to make yourself DPDP compliant. I've also made a very detailed video in the back about DPDP compliances. I'll be just linking it out here. Go and check it for yourself. Now, the third mistake is the IP gaps between the freelancer and the employee's agreement. Under the Indian law, the copyright vests in the creator by default. That means that every developer, designer, writer, consultant that you have engaged with without an express IP assignment clause, that is intellectual property assignment clause, they may legally own what they created for you. Now, this applies equally to employees as well as to freelancers. For employees, the employment agreement must contain an intellectual property assignment clause. And for freelancer, every engagement letter must contain one. And it must be very, very specific, like all work, product, inventions, and improvements. Now go back and audit your current agreements and fix these IP assignment gaps, guys. This is very serious. Now, the fourth mistake is no shareholder agreement before investor conversation. This one catches founders off guard consistently. A term sheet is not a binding expression of interest, guys. It is not. A shareholders agreement is the document that actually governs your relationship with the investors. And yet, many founders enter investor conversations, sometimes even take money without having a proper shareholder agreement in place. You need to execute one before doing anything with them. Now, what that leaves unprotected, your anti-dilution rights, your information rights, preemptive rights on future share issuance, drag along and tag along rights, all those provisions are left out. And the governance right at the board. All of this is very important. So get the SHA done before or even simultaneously with the closing of the investment, not after it happens. And now the mistake number 5, that is hiring without proper documentation. Now this sounds very obvious, I know, very cliche. It's surprisingly rarely done properly. Every person who works on your business, your employee or freelancer, need a signed agreement covering 3 important things. 1. Confidentiality. They cannot use your business information anywhere else. Second, I've talked about is the IP assignment. Everything they create belongs to the company and not to them. And the third is non-solicitation. They cannot poach your client or poach your team after they leave. Now, Indian courts will not enforce overtly broad non-compete clause, but confidentiality, IP, and non-solicitation. properly scoped in are enforceable under the Indian law. You need to get this in place before you first hire and not later on after you hire them. So guys, the 5 mistakes, all preventable, all expensive if you catch them late. Co-founder agreement, DPDP compliance, IP assignment, SHA before the investment, and the employee documentation. Now trust me, year 1 legal spend on this is always less than year 3 dispute spend on these. If you found this useful, please subscribe to my channel and I'll be seeing you next week.